Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Biblical Facts. Today we will look at some of the interesting things that happened in the life of Noah. Before we jump into the story, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to share. Noah was an obedient servant of God amidst a sinful world. He is most well known for building an ark that preserved himself and his family, as well as representatives of every land animal from a great flood that God unleashed in judgment upon the earth. Now let's see what the meaning of Noah is. The name Noah means rest. It derives from the Hebrew word nuwa, that is to rest. The name could also mean comfort. God flooded the earth because he regretted creating humans. After God chose him, he built his gigantic ship that housed thousands of animals and kept them safe from God's destruction of the earth. Now let's look at some of the interesting facts. It wasn't entirely the humans' fault. Angels came down from heaven and saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married whom they chose. According to ancient sources like Enoch, once the evil angels and humans mated. Their offspring were giants, and these giants were called Nephilim. They were the heroes of old, men of renown. And Goliath was a Nephilim. Methuselah, the oldest person in the Bible, lived for 969 years, and he is the grandfather of Noah. Noah's father was Lamech. Noah is the 10th generation descendant of Abraham. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. He was 500 years old when he had his 3 sons. The King James Version of the Bible says the ark was made from gopher wood. But trees with that name did not exist today. And scholars say scribes may have copied the wrong word. Instead, when you look at the NIV version, the ark used cypress wood, which is commonly used by Phoenicians when they built ships. The ark is measured in cubits, which comes from the Latin word cubitum, or elbow. The length of a cubit is measured from a man's elbow and the tip of his middle finger. The ark is 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. Since a cubit is about 1.5 feet, the ark was about 450 feet by 75 feet by 45 feet, or close to 1.5 million cubic feet. It took over 100 years to build the ark. At the time the ark went off on its journey, Noah was 600 years old. There were 2 of each animal on the ark. In another passage of the Bible, God told Noah to take 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, and 7 pairs of every kind of bird. This could mean there were 14 of each clean animal on the ark. The ark had 3 stories and a roof with a small opening below it, but no steering wheel. It was made to float, and God steered the ship at will. Rain and floodgates of the heavens were opened, for 40 days and 40 nights. According to the Bible, the water was 15 cubits high, or about 23 feet. The floodwaters stayed for 150 days, and then they receded for another 100 days. That's when Noah sent out his dove, and it came back with an olive branch. Noah and his family, his wife, his sons, and sons' wives were stuck on the ark for 1 year and 10 days. After coming off the ark, God showed a rainbow as a sign of his covenant for all mankind, that he would never flood the earth like that again. God told Noah not to eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. Noah was the first drunk. He created the first vineyard in the history of mankind, and he drank his invention until he was naked in his tent. Noah lived to be 950 years old, 350 years after the flood. Thanks for watching.